I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way out to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Room to run past midfield. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. No gain.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The numbers a week ago for Michel. 24 carries, 117 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight end, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So this will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Able to find Harris, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. David Moore, his 3rd touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Michelle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Michelle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to find Gallup here complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Michelle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On the ground, Michelle. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check. Fresno.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Nick Vigil gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Check nine. Spot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Back to throw here.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Let's go. HC Gator. Rush in. Single.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19.
Ready, break. Watch with the 7. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning this first. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Austin Hooper in the finals. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Right there, 54 miles. Double dog, that's the way.
They start the second half with Michelle on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a run for tackles.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. On second down now, Michelle. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Michelle on the counter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
50, plant.
And it's Michelle once again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yes. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move? He made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque.
Yeah, I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And finding the tight end Hooper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for him. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Leonard Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Michel. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. New England on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and 8. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Michel. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. To Michel on the screen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. Michel. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Michel. And he's taken down inside the 30. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A give. This is Michel. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Protein spill. No. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for New England, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.